Yeah, yep. It started at 6:30.
Kirk Academy football coach Mike Beagle on the Kirk Cam pregame show prior to the Raiders game against Columbus Heritage tonight. The team is coming off a 36-0 defeat to Carroll. Coach, it was a tough game that was close for a while. Your thoughts on that ball game?
I thought early defensively we played pretty well and contain them. They're pretty physical type of offense and give you what we call a little eye candy to second level linebackers because of their motion and that sort of thing and misdirection type plays. The thing that hurt us really was we had a couple opportunities early to establish some things offensively and didn't. We left our defense on the field, and then with a mistake here or there, big play, they scored on us earlier in that period. They turned it over to us one time, and we had a shorter field, and we still didn't convert there. So we have got to be able to complement each other offensively and defensively in order to get over the hump and get into that win column.
Again, just despite the rough outcome, any bright spots?
On defense, Mason Byers at linebacker I thought played pretty well. Trip Taylor at times played pretty good. A little bit smaller guy playing the position probably by size shouldn't be. He fought hard all night was Peyton Mitchell. Graham Seibel at times at the other edge played well, but we got pinned inside on the ball going on the perimeter. In the secondary, gave up some big plays there and then some one-on-ones back there. But I thought at times there were some real bright spots that we can build on there defensively with our football team.
You know, you've mentioned both the points that I was going to ask about, and we'll try to dig into them a little bit further. But, you know, offensively, when you go back and you look at it, you had a catch by Flaut that he made the cut and slipped down. You know, if you could have got that first down and kept them on the field 3 more plays, I think there was another drop pass, and then there was a pass behind the receiver. Just those 3 little things that offensively could have kept their defense on the field a little bit longer to maybe wear down just a low number team in Carroll.
There were a few different times we were in third and long situations, and it ended up being 4th and 2. And you have to be able to convert and move the chains to score. And unfortunately, I'm not accustomed to not scoring points, and that was a pretty frustrating thing. Colbert, I thought, operated the offense effectively at quarterback and directing them. We made too many mistakes up front. I don't think we were physical enough across the board. And so those things are the highlights to me that have to be corrected for us to move forward there offensively to complement us defensively as well as the football team.
You know, we talk about offensively there, and then defensively, the 3 big plays, in my opinion, that they had, the 2 long runs and then the touchdown pass kind of on the out and up. I mean, you're talking about an 18-0 game at halftime, but you're talking about 3 plays. If you execute on those 3 plays, it's a 0-0 game at half.
I thought that early on they gave us some opportunity because I didn't think they looked like they were ready to play. I thought we had ourselves in line to jump up on them, and they gave us those opportunities in reality, and we didn't convert anything there. And I think that was the touchdown before the half, and then the 3 plays at the beginning of the second half offensively, and then the long run there, amount more on the scoreboard for them, I think was the biggest deciding factor in the outcome.
Just real quickly, as we kind of sum up this segment, Coach, anybody offensively and defensively that just stood out other than those that you've mentioned so far?
That's about it. I think overall as a team we have to improve, and I think we improved in some areas this week moving forward.
We're visiting with Kirk Raider football coach Mike Beagle on the Kirk Cam pregame show. We'll continue right after this timeout.
Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you'll find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthday parties as well. It's no wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. They're open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders from everyone at Lost Pizza, Grenada. Money moving? Zelle is a fast, safe, and easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust, and it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC, FDIC.
Yeah. So you kind of give us the Kirk Raider football coach Mike Beagle prior to the Raiders game against Heritage Academy. Coach, what can you tell us about this team from Columbus tonight?
As most people know, Heritage, I'm pretty familiar with them and playing them from my previous school last year 2 times, once in the regular season and once in the semifinals. Unfortunately, didn't get there to the show, but can tell you this: Sean Harrison has done a good job with that program. Russ Whiteside is one of their defensive coaches. We work together at Pillow, so I'm pretty familiar with some of the things they do defensively. But coming out in their first game against Prep, Prep had all they wanted to handle in the first half, particularly viewing that film. They seem to be throwing the football more early on effectively. They have 2 wide receivers that also play in the secondary. Wesley Miller, number 1, and number 3, Jay Hendry, are pretty good deep threats, along with number 7, Mitchell Woodward. The biggest thing is their quarterback, Mac Howard. Very efficient player as a JV player, and it's just carried over. What do we expect there? I expect them probably to try to run the football more, establish the run tonight to work on it, but their passing game is really dangerous with those guys on the perimeter.
Now, as far as our preparation for Heritage, this week of practice, how did practice go this week?
I thought we started off fairly well. We looked at film on Monday, corrected some mistakes, didn't watch the whole film, but it was pretty repetitive in the mistake area, and then went out and started right away working on Heritage. I'm kind of a 24-hour guy. Once you digest it, get rid of it, and move on, because you can't dwell on it, you can't get it back. So I think we made some improvements and adjustments defensively. I think that will help us offensively. I think we got some things going in the right direction. Our practice on Tuesday was indoors because of the rain, but we worked pretty heavily that whole afternoon on the run game, and although you can't do everything full speed in there, I thought we made some improvements, corrected mistakes that we had been repetitive with the previous week.
As far as injuries, how did the Raiders come out of the game last week with Carroll? How are we health-wise?
Other than our feelings getting hurt, and including mine, I think on the injury factor, we're good. Just your normal bumps and bruises and that sort of thing, because they were a physical team, and they were more physical than we were all night.
Here's we're getting ready to wrap it up, Coach. Talk about some keys to victory tonight for the Raiders.
We have to establish offensively, move the chains. We have to convert second and mediums and third and longs. And we don't need to get in a third and long situation every series, because that's a pretty tough call when you're a play caller, to try to find a way every third and long. We've got to do some things flipping the field in the kicking game. Colbert did a good job punting last week because he got a lot of practice, it looked like. And so defensively, we have to maintain and not allow the big plays. And if they try to establish the run game, we got to force them back into a passing situation, make them third and longs or second and longs.
Coach, thanks for spending a little time with us here on the pregame, and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
We've been visiting with Kirk coach Mike Beagle on the Kirk Can pregame show. Remember, for all your automotive needs, Kirk can help you out. More pregame activities in 2 minutes on Star 92. Well, that's where you're going to be, right? I mean, Kevin's going to try to squeeze in right here to give you room.
To your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce, and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Feeling sick? Get to MediQuick. Since 1998, MediQuick Clinic has been your fastest way to get medical attention when you're sick or have a minor emergency, and no appointment is necessary. They offer primary care, physicals, wellness exams, and more. Stop by MediQuick Clinic on Sunset Drive in Grenada or call 229-0669. That's 229-0669. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at MediQuick Clinic.
I mean, technically, I can probably do it from behind
Watts if he wants to get up there.
Welcome to Columbus, Mississippi. We're at Heritage Academy tonight, where the Patriots play host to our Kirk Academy Raiders. We're about 11 minutes away from kickoff, and I'm joined in the booth by my partner from last year, who's finally made it back to the booth, Kevin Martin. Kevin, good to have you back.
Good to be here, Chris. Ready for some football. I missed all the action so far this year. Was on vacation for the Jamboree and last week's game, but glad to be back.
You know, it's turned off pretty, and there's a little breeze over here. The strong storms from 5 to 8 look like they've kind of moved north, so it looks like we're going to have a good night for football, Kevin.
Yeah, look like the rain is gone. The humidity is still here,
yes.
But we're, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sweating up here in the booth. But
we tried to get things lined up this week, and there's 5 of us in a area about 10 feet wide, so we are cramped in here. Again, we're here at Columbus, where the 0-1 Kirk Academy Raiders are taking on the 0-1 Columbus Heritage Patriots. Kirk, of course, coming off a 36-0 loss to Carroll last week, and Heritage made the trip to Jackson to play Jackson Prep and lost 41-13 last week. So they opened up with a mighty tough opponent too. Kevin, we thought ours was tough, but they just went on and jumped in quick.
yeah, Heritage is usually one of the stronger teams in the state, but Jackson Prep must have a pretty good team down there. I heard they had picked up some players and looked to be a powerhouse this year.
Well, we know the Jackson Public Schools made the decision not to play football this year, so I think Prep and JA and MRA all benefited for that. I know MRA beat Trinity out of Texas. I think Dion Sanders' son played for that team, and Trinity had come to MRA, and MRA beat them last week, I think 27-26. So I think I call them the independent schools, are picking up a lot of talent from the Jackson area due to the pandemic still going on. But we've kind of been over the records here and just kind of giving you some information about where we are and whether we're about 9 minutes from kickoff. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and then we'll be back with the starting lineups for the Raiders. So let's take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with the starting lineups for the Raiders. You're listening to Kirk Raider Football right here on Star 92.
Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neil Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neil Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
I look down there. If we had a cord long enough.
Feeling a bit snug for your growing family? Do you have an empty nest and are ready to downsize? Thinking of selling your home? Landmark Realty is seeking homes for sale. They have buyers ready and waiting. They have the professionals with local expertise that can sell your home and help you find your new dream home. Landmark Realty, Sunset Drive, across from the post office in Grenada, 226-4454. Go Kirk Raiders from everyone at Landmark Realty.
Who was that? drop, had one that had for a first down that we threw behind. And, you know, those 3 plays, if you make them and keep the drive alive, you just don't know how that affects Carroll for the rest of the game, having to be out there, you know, an additional set of downs and plays and whatnot. Kevin, you look at them as well as I do. They're just not a physically imposing team, but they will throw it all over the place. A lot of speed on this Heritage team. Fairly young team. I looked, like I said, 31 kids, and it's about 9 seniors. So we're getting ready for the prayer and national anthem. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. Go back to the station. 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with kickoff. You've been listening to Kirk Raider football right here on Star 92.
What kind of good interest rate we have going on?
Oh, we have some serious 0% for 72 months right here at Kirk Auto.
Mo Kirk here at Kirk Auto Company. We got some new great deals. Come check them out. Get 0% financing for 72 months on 2020 F-150 XLTs or $5,000 off MSRP.
2020 Ford Fusion for 0% for 72 months, along with a $1,000 cash rebate.
Come see me and we'll get you a good deal. Kirk Auto Company in Grenada. Kirk can.
Where did they go?
Clinic of Grenada is a full-service family practice offering primary care, well child exams, annual sports and DOT physicals, full lab testing, diabetes management, and women's health care in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Their mission is to provide the absolute best, personalized, high-quality medical treatment with the primary focus being preventative care. Family Health Clinic, Jennifer Lee Goss and Shelley Smith, Sunset Drive, Grenada.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at PollarDigitalSolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Polar Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Joe and Jake will be here in just a minute. We're at the world famous Kirk Brothers Sunsets, and we're here to tell you we got 100% guaranteed credit approval. No credit, bad credit, and good credit. We're here to help you.
Why does everybody come to Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada, Mississippi for their vehicles?
Because we're world famous.
World famous?
Yeah, we're on the web. And if we can't take the vehicle to you and you got to fly in, we'll even pick you up at the airport.
Pick you up at the airport. Don't miss out on the summer clearance event at Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada, Mississippi.
Farm Bureau agents not only sell the company for Farm Bureau, but we sell ourselves. And your insurance is only as good as your agent. And if you've got someone that you know is there and available 24/7, you've got their cell phone number, you can call them with any question at any time. We have a local Farm Bureau here in Grenada, but then our state is all just in the state of Mississippi. We're right here with you at home too. I am Marianne Bell with Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada, Mississippi, and we are the home team. Farm Bureau agents not only sell the company for Farm Bureau, but we sell ourselves. And your insurance is only as good as your agent. And if you've got someone that you know is there and available 24/7, you've got their cell phone number, you can call them with any question at any time. And we have a local Farm Bureau here in Grenada, but then our state is all just in the state of Mississippi. We're right here with you at home too. I am Marianne Bell with Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada, Mississippi, and we are the home team.
From Heritage won the toss and deferred, and the Raiders will be receiving to start tonight. So again, probably I'm going to say receivers for Heritage: Jalen Stewart, Ladarius Flowers, Mike Howard at quarterback will lead the offense. They got a couple of senior linemen, and then a couple of 10th and 11th grade. So. Just a lot of could be a lot of youth out there, Kevin. But I don't know how many of these guys are like Howard. Could be juniors, but they're sophomores.
Yeah, they're going to be well coached, and they're going to play discipline. So we're going to have to play turnover free, and like we talked about, we're going to have to come up with some first downs and stay on the field.
What happened? I'm sorry, we're struggling to get situated here in the booth. Taylor Leverett and Montgomery Ferguson will be back deep for the Raiders. Heritage will be kicking it off with that's not Howard, the quarterback. That's going to be 22. Don't have a 22 on my roster. I've got a 21 and a 23, so Heritage will be kicking it off. They kind of bunched together waiting on the ready for play signal. They'll break, huddle, and spread out. As I said, Taylor Leverett, Montgomery Ferguson are deep. Richard Flaught's in the middle is an up back. Then Parker Goodson is an up back. Comes forward on the ball. Going to be taken by Taylor Leverett about the 16 up to the 20, 25, 30. Going to be taken down at 31. That kickoff is brought to you by Kirk Auto Company. For all your automotive needs, Kirk can help you out. Visit kirkcan.com for all your automotive needs. So the Raiders will take over at the 31. Kevin, nice return there by Taylor Leverett.
Yeah, good positive return. He just took what the defense was giving him, went straight upfield. So
2 receivers right, 1 left. Goodson and Staten in the backfield alongside Hathcock in shotgun. Going to throw first. Going to throw an out. Going to be tipped up in the air. Hit Flaut in the numbers, popped up and was intercepted by number 2. I tell you, we ran a little out. We're going to pick up about 5 yards, and it hit Flaut right in the numbers and popped up, and Hannah was there for the pick. So not the way you want to start, Kevin.
No, not at all, Chris. That was just unfortunate. Good play call, good pass, just didn't turn out right.
3 receivers right, 1 left. Howard in at quarterback. He's in shotgun. And I talked about Stewart and Flowers, and I don't see either one of them in there now. Back to pass. Down the middle is wide open. Catches 10-5. Touchdown, Harris Gunner. First play from scrimmage. The Patriots throw a 35-yard touchdown pass from Mac Howard to Harris Gunner. And, Kevin, he was wide open.
He was completely uncovered. I mean, the defense didn't account for him at all.
So Heritage takes the early 6-0 lead. I don't see 22, so I'm sorry I can't give him credit for for participating in the game. So we'll just busted coverage there, Kevin. We didn't even have time to get pressure on him. Snapback is good. Put down is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Heritage take an early 7-0 lead. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider football right here on Star 92.
H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Brewster's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Welcome back to Columbus, where the Patriots get the interception, and then the first play from scrimmage, 35-yard touchdown pass from Howard to Harris Gunner. So Patriots will be kicking off for the second time in 17 seconds. 17 seconds have run off the clock here. Early in the first quarter, Raiders trail 7-0. Kick is coming forward. Looked like he was offside. There's the flag. So we'll come back and kick it again. Somebody got a head start for the Patriots, got excited, so they'll move it back to the 35 and re-kick. Well, Kevin, 2 plays that couldn't go on any worse for the Raiders so far.
No, interception and touchdown. Not how we wanted to start, to say the least, Chris.
No, and we have to give the interception to Hathcock, but it hit Flaut right in the numbers and then popped up in the air. I mean, if Flaut doesn't touch it, it's an incomplete pass, but regardless, trying to make a catch turn. The ball's a little bit behind him. Got his hands on it. Popped it in the air. And the interception. And first play, scrimmage guy. And you say, hey, we're going to have to get pressure on the quarterback. He didn't have time to get pressure on him. I mean, he's in shotgun. He takes it, and it's gone.
Yeah, now the receiver was just running wide open. He just kind of lofted it out there to him, and he was gone.
Ferguson and Leverett are back deep. Flaut at an up back. They're going to back it up 5 yards and kick it off from the 35. Going to come forward. This one's going to be taken by Flaut. I tell you what, they were kicking into the wind, and the ball high in the air comes back, and Richard gets on it about the 33. So the Raiders will take over at their own 33. 11:41 left to go in the first quarter. Raiders already trail 7-0. So our second possession here. Kevin, need to get something going here. Get a little positive momentum here for the Raiders.
Yeah, that was almost another disaster, Chris, but we
close.
avoided it. So let's see if we can do a little better on offense this time.
2 receivers left, 1 right, Boone right. Going to send Flaut in motion. Take the snap. Going to give it to Goodson. Goodson's going to be hitting the backfield. Going to be taken down. Looked like it could have been called a horse collar, but I guess they're going to say he fell forward instead of backwards. He's going to lose 2 back to the 31.
That was our number 22, Chris, that we don't have a name for, but on the tackle.
Just that one guy didn't block. I think we had everybody else blocked, but he shot through. I guess he's at a linebacker position and read it and made the tackle for a 2-yard loss. So second down and 12 for the Raiders. Just underway here. Raiders trail 7-0 early in the ball game. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Hathcock in shotgun. Going to hand it off to Goodson again. Going to get outside. Going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage. Going to pick up about 2.
Yeah, looks like he might have had something there for a minute, but they closed pretty fast.
Again, they're not just overly big, but they're quick. See, that's a 10th grader, a couple of 10th graders out there on the field, a couple of 11th graders. So young Patriot defense out on the field now. We're going to go 3 receivers right. Garrett Benson in the game now. 1 receiver left. Hathcock's going to roll right. Going to roll. Going to be taken down. Going to be picked off again about the 45. Was hit as he let go of it. He let go of it before he hit. Just another. I didn't even see anybody there really open. I don't know if he was trying to throw it away, and Heritage picks that one off at the Raider 45. But Hathcock had pressure on him as he threw, but just got to make better decisions than that. Got to throw that one away and then punt it. So
it looked like he was trying to hit his deep out there, but we didn't really block very well, and he was kind of under duress the whole rollout. But
2 receivers right, 2 left for Heritage. Howard in at quarterback. Looks to his right, looks to his left. Takes a snap, looks right. Going to throw a long out. 23's got it. We got him after about a 6-yard gain, Kevin.
Yeah, was that
one Montgomery Ferguson?
Yeah, it might have been. Was that Beisel out there too?
No, I think that was Ferguson and Bloodworth.
Okay.
Sorry, Kevin's having to stand back behind 2 or 3 of us to see. Patriots are going to come to the line quick. 3 receivers left, 1 right. He's going to roll left. Going to be pressured there by Seibel. Gets out of pressure. Going to throw it. Going to be caught. They're going to say he caught it about the 30-yard line, so it'll be a first down. There's a Raider coming off the field slow. That's 30, Will Hartley. Will's had some shoulder issues, and looks to be his left shoulder is what's giving him fit. And I don't know what happened because the play was to this side. Will was on the other side of the field. Did you see anything, Kevin?
No, I didn't. I was watching Seibel on the pressure. Was hoping he'd get to the quarterback, but I didn't see what happened.
1st and 10 at the Raider 29. Heritage going to run it for the first time. Oh, Howard kept it. He had me fooled. Going to get to about the 30. Going to get about the 29. Nice job of keeping him from a big play there, Kevin. A whole host of Raiders on the tackle.
Yeah, looked like he was going to trip and fall 5 yards in the backfield, but maintained his composure and got it back up to the line of scrimmage. But good play on Kirk to hold him to no gain on that play.
22 is the running back, and I'm sorry we don't have his number. So he faked the handoff too. Did a good job because I thought he had it. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Howard in shotgun. Going to roll to his left. Going to throw it. Going to be caught about the 22. A nice tackle there by Flawed after about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, good job closing on the tackle and not letting him get anything other than about 7 yards on the pickup. But they're going to just take what we give them. Yep. So we're going to have to play tighter coverage.
See Sam Cashaw in there now at nose guard for the Raiders. His first action this year. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Howard's in shotgun. Going to hand it off. Going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. I mentioned Sam, and he makes the tackle.
Yeah.
Going to be about a 2-yard loss there. Ran it right at him, and he grabbed Kevin. He was not going forward when Big Sam got his hands on him.
No. Once he had him wrapped up, he was done for.
So 4th down and about 5. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Howard's in shotgun. Barks a signal trying to get the Raiders to jump. Gets a play from the sideline. Takes a snap. Looks right. Got a guy across the middle. Tip ball's in the air, incomplete. So the Raiders will take it. Big Sam had pressure on him then too, Kevin.
He got him on the ground. He felt that hit. He's shoulder pads hanging out, and he's limping off the field. It was good pressure and forced a high throw, and receiver couldn't come down with it.
Receiver was, I'm not going to say he was wide open, but he was open. But the throw sailed due to Big Sam having pressure on him, and 12. Howard comes off the field wobbly. So Raiders make a stand on defense. So go back on offense at the 25. Hathcock's thrown 2 passes. He's completed 2. Unfortunately, they've been to the other team. I'm going to say one was his fault, one was not his fault.
Yeah.
But he's thrown 2 passes.
That is not the perfect 2 for 2 we were hoping for.
3 receivers left, 1 right. They're going to blitz off the edge. Goodson's got a hole. He's up over the 30 to about the 32, 33. Nice pickup of 8 there, Kevin. Nice job on the line on that left side.
Yeah, good solid run, blocked well. Number 7 for Heritage in on the tackle, Mitchell Woodard.
They're going to give him 9. So nice play there. I tell you what, they had pressure off the edge, and when Colbert gave it to him, Colbert pulled it, and that slowed that pressure down just enough for Goodson to get a running start. 3 receivers right. Hathcock's going to roll right. Going to throw it. Going to hit Flault. Going to be enough for a first down on about a 3-yard play.
Number 22 on the tackle for Heritage. But, yeah, Chris, that's what we needed. I mean, 2 yards, 2nd and 1. Move the sticks and
pick up 3. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Raiders trail 7-0. Now you got that first down. Now let's see if we can put another one together. Because I tell you, Kevin, I think Big Sam's got the quarterback rattled right now.
Yeah, he put a lick on him.
Hathcock back to throw again. Going to throw that same pass. It hits Flault again, a little bit behind him, and fortunately it goes to the ground. There's a flag on the play.
Kind of at an odd
place. You're right.
It's not on the line of scrimmage. It's about 4 yards downfield.
I don't know if it was illegal contact or a hold or something, but you're right. That flag's at an odd place. The line of scrimmage is at the 37. The flag's at about the 40. The 2 guys are talking about it. The pass was a little bit behind Flault, and again, he tips it enough that it was up in the air, and just ball tipped and flopping in the air is just not a good ball when you're the offensive team.
No. I just
looks like they're going to pick up the flag now. So that's odd.
That was all odd. The flag wasn't thrown at the line of scrimmage like you would think on an offsides or a shift or anything like that, but
they're starting the clock on an incomplete pass, so we'll chalk this one up to, because that was an incomplete pass, right?
Yeah, it was.
So Raiders are going to send 3 receivers left, 1 right, Boone to the right, Goodson in the backfield alongside Hathcock. They're going to have pressure off the back. Hathcock's going to try to run it, going to get back to about the line of scrimmage. Made up his mind to tuck it and run, and got back to the line of scrimmage, but he had pressure from the get-go, Kevin.
Credit Parker for at least getting out there and getting a shoulder on him, or Colbert would have been hit in the backfield, and he at least managed to get it back to the line of scrimmage. But
so 3rd and 10.
Big play here. We don't want to turn it over, but it'd be nice to get another first down.
The only way you turn it over is if you throw a Hail Mary and they intercept it on about the 10. We would take that. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hathcock's in shotgun, going to drop straight back. Really no pressure this time. Going to throw it deep. Got Ferguson open. Lee, like Ferguson, quit running on the ball. He was open at the 25. Had the defensive back beat, and falls incomplete. Golly, Kevin, that's one you want back there.
Man, yeah, it looked like he kind of quit on the route, but give it to the line. Colbert had all day to throw the ball, threw a bullet down the field on target, and just fell incomplete.
Looks like, I don't know when they're going to take a water timeout here instead of after the punt, so I'm going to say the refs are 2 for 2 on mess up. So let's take a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider football here on Star 92.
Short on cash? Call on the professional team at Family Choice Financial in Grenada when a cash need arises. Candace and her helpful team are able to assist you with auto or personal loans from $500 to $15,000 to use for repairs, vacation, or when any surprise situation arises. Stop by 1105 Sunwood Drive, Suite 5 in Grenada. Family Choice Financial, helping your budget meet your dreams and needs.
Welcome back to Columbus Heritage. We're 4th and 10 for the Raiders. The Raiders will be punting on 4th down, 5:23 left to go in the first quarter. Hathcock will be punting, and Kevin, he's got a stiff breeze at his back. I believe he could kick it straight up, and it would still go 30 yards. Now I'm going to jinx him. He's going to freaking shank it. So Hathcock will take the snap, probably about the 21. Will kick from about the 27. I was going to say he needs to step up a little bit. We have really struggled with the snap. He's about 15 yards deep. Snap is back. Going to get it away. Nice high kick. Going to hit it the 20, 10. Golly, going to roll all the way to the end zone. Wind helped, and we just didn't get back. So he's going to kick that one. Heck, with the roll and everything, that's going to be about 60 yards, isn't it?
Yeah, right at 60 yards.
So
hey, I'll take that any day versus them having run back for
that's right
more yardage. At least we take it at the 20. Yeah.
So they'll take over at the 20s. Raiders ought to come away on that drive with a little bit more confidence. Let's see, Hartley, not Hartley, Will Hartley must be out. Alan Bloodworth moved a corner. Jack Boone's at the other corner, so our safeties now are Montgomery Ferguson and Richard Flaut. Backers are Byers, Beisel, Tripp Taylor, and Walker Staten. Low snap. They're going to call him down. Low snap. Back at about the 15. They're going to say Howard went to his knee to get the snap. So
I saw that before you. I didn't hear the whistle, but you heard the whistle. He bobbled it and had to go to a knee to pick it up. So
I think Big Sam's got him rattled.
They're
going to roll the clock again, and we haven't had the first play. It's still it's second down now. That's right. I messed that one up. 2nd 15. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Patriots have a tight end, have a running back alongside Howard. Takes a snap, going to run an option, going to fake it, going to go backside. He got a big hole there across the 30. Going to get a big first down. Like we had a chance maybe to get him about the original line of scrimmage, and he just took off and got a big gain up over the 30-yard line, Kevin.
Yeah, he faked like a little shuffle pass forward, and defender bit, and he was running free then.
I'm gonna say Big Sam. He ran it right where Big Sam was. I don't know where Big Sam went, but he went right where he was. 2 receivers left, 1 right, running back alongside Howard with a tight end to his left. The running back is to his left. Takes a snap. He's going to roll to his left. Looking downfield. Got a receiver about the 45. Going to be caught and pushed out of bounds. Going to be a gain of about 14 yards there. Nice throw and catch there. I think that was 5. Harris Gunner was on the catch. It's been his favorite target so far in the game, Kevin.
Yeah, we're going to have to find a way to get a little more pressure on him, Chris. If he gets that much time, they've got too many receivers in the route. They're going to find somebody.
2 receivers left, 1 right. The right side of the field is the wide side of the field of this play. He's going to roll that way. Going to run kind of an in and out. Pass is going to be dropped there at the line of scrimmage. There's a flag in the backfield. Clock is stopped with 3:30 left to go in the first quarter. I'm going to assume they were holding Big Sam on that play.
They were indeed.
I'm sure they got it in the repertoire, but I would sure like to see Big Sam and Big Matt out there at the same time. I don't know how 3 or 4 people could handle those two. We're running 3 defensive linemen with Peyton Mitchell and Graham Seibel at ends, and Sam's in the middle right now. I think did McKay start there, Kevin?
Yeah, he started tonight.
So that's going to back them up.
Well,
now, why are they?
How far are they going
that's
there,
what
Chris?
I'm wondering.
Well, it was in the backfield. Is it a?
Okay, so it'd be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. I mean, we're back inside. We're down to about the 26 first downs at the Raider 46. So they got a country mile to go. They got 3 receivers right, 1 left. Like the running back move, they're going to run it that way. I thought the ball was out. I think the ball was out, and we had the ball.
Referees from the
because the running
side.
back, you could tell the running back was looking for the ball, but they're going to call him down. I think the refs, I'm going to say they're 3 for 3.
Yeah, I think our guy had the ball before the running back hit the ground on that one, Chris.
Yeah, I always look at the reaction to the running back, and he was turned looking for the ball. But Patriots keep possession, 2nd down, and still a long way to go. 2 receivers right. Now it's 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback's going to look down the middle of the field, going to be pressured, going to be hit. Nice job there. Someone sack him for a loss there. Who was that? Was that Mason Byers? I think it was Byers and Graham Seibel. But I tell you what, I have to give that sack to 10, 1, 4, and 21 then. Flaut, Boone, Ferguson, and Bloodworth. He just didn't have anywhere to throw then, Kevin.
No, they had him covered, and Big Sam got penetration again, and quarterback had to step up, and we were there to get the sack.
Well, we stepped up and didn't let him get away. He didn't get forward momentum, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 27. 3 receivers left, 1 right. He's going to roll left. Look like he's going to try to throw it deep down the middle of the field. Got a receiver's going to catch it. Go up in triple coverage, and just made the catch about the 33. He just threw it up, Kevin, and he went and got it.
Just threw it up for grabs, and he was the only one that left his feet, the receiver.
Yep.
Came down with the ball.
That's 23, Trey Naughter, a 10th grader. Just went up and got it. That's just not what you want to see. To me, you never want to have your back guy having to turn and run. He ought to be backtracking, so he's kind of set, waiting on the ball, but just a nice play there. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 1:35 left to go in the first quarter. Patriots are now driving into Raider territory. Going to fake the handoff. Going to swing it out here. Ball. I tell you what, they're going to call it incomplete. I don't think he ever had possession. Kind of that old run-pass option where he pulls it. He hit 5, and 5 started running with it while he was bobbling. That was one of those balls, Kevin, though it was in the air for a long time after it came out of his hands.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. Was the pass forward, Chris? I couldn't tell.
Yeah,
I think it
was. 2 receivers right, 2 left. A new running back in alongside Howard, 2nd and 10. He's going to roll right, going to throw it deep. Receiver told him he was open and he's going to overthrow him in the end zone. So Boone and Ferguson were deep on the coverage, Kevin. I know you wasn't going to be able to see that because I could barely see it sticking my head out the window.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver had kind of, I don't know, turned the route or something and kind of come back in, and the quarterback sailed it to the front pylon there. And
you know, usually when you throw up your hand and I'm open, you're usually sprinting. And he was kind of jogging. Patriots are going to come to the line quick on 3rd and 10. Going to take the snap quick. Going to throw a little screen. Going to be incomplete. I tell you, I think Walker Staten was going to be close enough. I think Walker probably makes that tackle for a loss. So going to bring up 4th and 10. Looks like the Patriots are going to line up to punt. We'll see if they punt or not. So after giving up a big play on 3rd and long back in Patriot territory, the Raiders at this point have held.
Yeah, I mean, we'd probably be getting the ball right where the line of scrimmage is had we not gave up the long pass. But you're right. It's still a win.
There's a 22 out there, and I tell you, if he runs it right, there's going to be nobody out there. Snap is high. Going to throw it right down the middle of the field. 5's wide open at the 20. At the 15, going to be taken down at the 10. So the punter just took it. 5 slipped right down the middle of the field and was wide open. They had run kind of 2 guys way out wide right and 2 guys way out wide left, and we took 4 people with them and just really nobody in the middle of the field. And so just a trick play there from the Patriots. 1:03 left to go in the first quarter. I got 2 cameras over my shoulder that I'm trying to get out of the way of. Howard's back in at quarterback with 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's going to hand it off to the middle. Big hole, 5. Touchdown, Patriots. That's about a 10-yard run for number 44, Braden Davidson, an 11th grader. Braden Davidson on the touchdown for the Patriots. So they're going to take a 13-0 lead.
Really the first good run other than quarterback run they've had. We've been clogging the holes, but
McKay is in there for Big Sam right now. Patriots kind of stack it right and now bring it back to the middle. That's 23. Trey Naughter to attempt it. No, that's 22. That's our nameless player, 22 for the extra point. Snapback is good. Kick is up. Kick is good. So the Patriots take a 14-0 lead. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider Football here on Star 92.
Domino's know about tacos and burgers? As delivery experts, we know they shouldn't be delivered like this.
Thanks for the soggy tacos spread across the bottom of my delivery bag.
The burger was wilted.
We hate to see anything delivered poorly.
We wanted to give you a burger that is designed to be
A
delivered.
taco that was made to deliver right.
A taco from Domino's? What?
Oh my.
The new Domino's cheeseburger pizza.
This is our new chicken taco pizza.
Now the best way to get a taco or burger delivered is to get a Domino's pizza.
That is not a soggy taco.
Did you get that run?
Being here all my life. I grew up in Grenada, 41 years now. My folks, were married here in Grenada. My dad was a principal. My mom's a teacher. A lot of the kids that are here, I've known their parents. We went to school together, grew up playing on this field, and now I see people that I have insurance with, that I went to school with, whose kids are playing on this field. I am Robert Corolla with Grenada Farm Bureau Insurance, and I am the home team.
Welcome back to Columbus Heritage. The Patriots have taken a 14-0 lead on a 10-yard run. But, Kevin, the Raiders played a lot better defense that go-around. Gave up a big play on 3rd and long, and then on the fake punt, big play. So, just like last week, a couple of plays in the drive just are absolutely backbreakers.
Yeah, we can't not catch the touchdown we threw, and we can't give up those big plays.
Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds about the 25. So here come the flags. Tell you what, he's kicking off into a stiff breeze. The Raiders will have that breeze at their back for another 47 seconds, and then the tide will turn. I would hate to see how far Howard could throw the ball with this breeze at his back, Kevin.
Yeah.
Because he threw one while ago probably 45 yards in the air on the, and I say on the money, he threw it up in the air and the guy went and caught it, but it was into a pretty stiff breeze. So Raiders will take over at the 35, trailing 14-0. But our last possession and then the last defensive possession, we've seen some positive notes, Kevin.
No doubt, Chris. More than we saw all last week. Yep. So just need to try to get in the end zone this drive.
Yep. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Tell you what, they've got nobody deep. If we run a deep route on this one, Hathcock's gonna look right. Gonna throw it long. Got Flaut. Ball was thrown out of bounds, but that was going to be wide open. Going to be wide open there. Hathcock had plenty of time to throw.
Yeah, he should have just put that one a little up the field and on the inside shoulder, and he tried to finesse it to the sideline, it looked like, and just kind of sailed on him a little bit.
Flaut came out of that wheel route, and I don't know that he ever found the ball. The ball wasn't going to be catchable anyway. It was 3 or 4 yards out of bounds. But I believe that's one you can put in your back pocket and remember that it was open. 41 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Raiders have 2 receivers right, 1 left. Goodson's in the backfield. Going to give it to him. Going to hit the hole pretty hard, but only pick up about 1.
Yeah, not much there. Parker really couldn't do anything with that. Got what he could.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2. Clock runs with 20 seconds left. I don't think we have to run another play. The play was over well inside 40 seconds, and it's a 40-second play clock. Tell you, if you're going to throw your pass, you'd want to throw it here, and if you get the first down and great. If it's incomplete and the clock stops, at least you're kicking with the wind. I don't think we're going to get a playoff. Going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we won't get another playoff here this quarter. So at the end of 1, the Raiders trail 14-0 to the Heritage Academy Patriots. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider football right here on Star 92.
Early bird traditional breakfast favorites, barbecue from the pit like pulled pork, beef brisket, or a ribeye sandwich, your favorite sandwich from the deli, or just some nachos and snacks. It's all at Umpy's Market and Deli of Grenada. Breakfast from 6 to 10, lunch from 11 to 2, and then Umpy will hand cut you a ribeye or a filet mignon at their meat market from 2 to 6, or you can get the deli meat of your choice during that time. Umpy's Market and Deli, South Commerce Street, Grenada.
Ice cream, breakfast, lunch, and laughter. Those are just a few of the things going on at any given time at Square Market. Get that spring in your step to start your day with one of their coffees, mochas, or lattes, and a nice breakfast. Lunch features quiche, salads, and sandwiches with brownies and cheesecake for desserts. Add comfy chairs and free Wi-Fi to the mix, and perfection is met. They're open from 6:30 to 2, Tuesday through Saturday. Square Market on the Square in downtown Grenada.
Welcome back to action. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hathcock is in shotgun. Going to send Garrett Benson in motion. So now it's going to be 3 receivers right. Hathcock's going to roll right, going to look right, going to throw it toward the sideline. Going to be
looked like he dropped it, Chris. He had it for a second. Did they give him?
No, they is out of bounds. Going to be, it would have been up about midfield. I couldn't tell who that was.
I think it was Boone. Okay. It was Boone. He was on the sideline, tried to haul it in, but couldn't bring it in.
You know, that play was very successful last year with Hall would run that out. I think we ran to the short side of the field, and I think we just ran out of real estate. Hathcock will be back to punt. He'll be punting into this breeze this time, so the line of scrimmage is the 37. He'll kick from about the 30. Snap back is good. And he shanked that one. He's going to get it to about the 46. I don't know what he did, but that one's going to get across, so we would get a first down if that was a running play or something, just by a yard. So not a good kick there.
That one goes for about
11?
I'm not even sure because it was 4th and 8, wasn't it?
Yep. So not even 10 yards. I don't know. There was a little pressure, but it was a lot more pressure last week, and he got off, and it just hit it off the side of his foot. So they're going to take over in Raider territory at the 47. They don't need any help, Kevin.
No, we've given them enough help already.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Howard's still in at quarterback. Waiting on my statistics from Scott Short. They've got a tight end to the right, and I tell you, if he runs down the middle of the field, Kevin, he's wide open. And there he goes right down the middle of the field. And there it is, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
You called it, Chris.
I mean, he went right down the middle of the field. I saw him sitting there, and it was to the house. 22, Kevin, there's our nameless guy.
Yeah.
Maybe we just don't know how to cover him because he's not on the roster. So.
Yeah, we'll use that excuse.
47-yard pitch and catch. So I'll try to get his name. 11:34. Scored with 11:34. Coach Watts is talking to him across the way, and he said the same thing, just right up the middle. Our nameless guy will be on to attempt the extra point. Snapback is low, but it's gathered. The kick is up, and the kick is going to be short. So they're going to miss the extra point. So 20-0. I tell you, we've taken a couple of long timeouts. So while we got a break, I'm going to give you the first quarter stats brought to you by Scott Short. Hathcock in the first quarter was 1 of 6, 5 yards, 2 interceptions. The Howard kid for Heritage, 6 of 10, 108 yards, and a touchdown. On the ground, Braden Davidson, 2 carries, 14 yards, and a touchdown for Heritage. For the Kirk Academy Raiders, Parker Goodson, 4 carries for 9 yards. So that 108 yards will increase with that 47-yard touchdown. Leading the way, 5. Who did I say that was? 5. Harris Gunner leads the way, 3 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown. So the Raiders run 11 plays for 14 yards in the first quarter. Patriots run 18 plays for 153 yards in the first quarter. They run 1 play here in the second quarter for 47 yards and the touchdown. So the Raiders trail 20-0. 11:34 left to go here in the first half, Kevin. Another big play for the Patriots.
Yeah, we've not connected on our couple big plays that we could have, and it seemed like we've given up way too many. And you said 14 yards on 11 plays, you're not going to win games that way.
Raiders are going to squib kick it, going to hit, going to be picked up about the 20 by Montgomery Ferguson, going to get it up over the 25. A nice return. They're going to get up to about the 31-yard line. So nice job by Montgomery after contact, just putting his head down and getting it up over the 30. So the Raiders will take over at the 30. They'll be going into a stiff breeze this quarter.
We need about a 8-minute drive for a touchdown, Chris. That's what we need.
Weather's turned off nice. We'll have Meet the Raider tomorrow night at 7. Of course, we've talked about got to have a ticket to get in there with a governor with the government mandate. We'll have a Pee Wee scrimmage tomorrow all day at Kirk. Winona Christian, Washington School, North Delta, and the Pee Wee Raiders will be involved in that. Raiders come to the line with 2 receivers left. That's Flaut and Ferguson. Tell you what, it looks like we had the numbers this way. Going to give it to Parker off the right side. Maybe going to get a yard or 2. But I tell you what, it looked like we had 2 guys to the left and they had 1 guy over here. Don't know if there was a plan on the snap to run somebody back just to bait us to see what we would do. But regardless, Parker Goodson gets about a yard, so we're going to be up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I think if we run that play, like you say, and fake it that way and have like a run-pass option to this side.
You
Mike
see,
can
we're
pick
out here
something up.
again. There's one guy out here on two guys. Flaught and Leverett. Going to hand it off, run it to the left side this time. Goodson's going to get it up to about the 30. The guy this side's got him to 34. The guy on the other side's got him to 33. So it's going to bring up third and about 7. Possession play here for the Raiders. Got to take care of the ball here. Don't want to give it back to them this quick, Kevin. We've got to get to where we can get some first downs to get the pressure off our defense.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to be able to, instead of picking up 2 yards on those runs, we need to get 4 and 5 and
three receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I bet they're going to run Flaught to the end. I hope they don't jump that route. Hathcock's going to just drop straight back, going to swing it out to Goodson. Going to be hit for about a 3 or 4 yard loss. Kevin, I don't know. Did our defensive backs just get no blocking then?
I'm not sure. Colbert threw it behind him, but I don't know if even Colbert throws it right in front. I don't think he gets more than 3 or 4 yards. So
going to be lost back to the original line of scrimmage. Tell you what, you need a better kick than we got last time.
Yeah, they got pretty good pressure last time, and it looked like they just checked up to avoid the penalty. So
yeah, Hathcock will be kicking from about the 20. Takes the snap. Going to get that one. Much better punt there. High, going to be. It's a block. It hit him. It hit them. We're on the ball. We're on the ball. Let's see if they give it to the Raiders.
6.
It hit them. It hit them. Where's the signal? They haven't given it to anybody yet.
Oh, it definitely hit the back of their player. Mason Byers jumped on the ball.
We're at the Patriot 39, so a nice kick there by Hathcock. Improvement. I don't know what the discussion is about. It hit their guy. I mean, they've got their defense on the field. Come on now, let's make the call. I still don't understand what they're talking about. All right, here we go. Finally, they give it to the Raiders.
I just heard one of the coaches say it didn't hit us. Meanwhile, he had his defense on the field. It was a good try, but I think he already knew.
The Raiders get a break there. Biggest play of the ball game for the Raiders. Unfortunately, it didn't count in the offensive stats. They're going to take over at the Patriots 39, trailing 20-0, 9:06 left to go in the first half. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Goodson's to Hathcock's left. Going to fake it, going to roll. Going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Hathcock's probably going to have to roll a little bit further out, but I tell you what, looked like he was throwing to Walker Staten, who we might be thankful that ball was tipped.
Yeah, it could have been.
I think that would have been a pick 6. So we'll live to fight another day. Staten had just not gotten much separation. And I don't know if that was a linebacker that was running with him or a defensive back that had closed, but they're jumping the routes, Kevin. You do that, we're going to have to try to throw it deep again at some point in time because they're up tight. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Goodson alongside Hathcock. Hathcock looks right. Going to throw it out. Going to hit Leverett about the 38. Ball's going to be dropped.
It's just the kind of catches we've got to make, and I know it's not going to be but for 3 yards, but we just got to make those catches. Got
to find a way to catch it and hold on to it. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 8:56 left to go in the first half. Raiders trail 20-0.
But I'm with you here, Chris. I say we just run all verticals and.
That's my favorite play on Madden. I've won about 15 national championships in a row on Madden, and when I get beat late in the 4th quarter, we have a miracle power outage that starts things over. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Hathcock's going to roll right, going to pull up, just going to throw it out of bounds to Boone. 2 or 3 people around Hathcock as he threw, had Boone kind of on a long out route. Ball was going to be out of bounds, I think, anyway. Yeah, looks like we're gonna punt.
Looks like we rolled out right to where they were sending pressure.
Yep.
And
he had to put on the brakes and throw it. So we don't take advantage of that. We're going to punt it here. Adcock will be punting it from about midfield. Patriots have one guy back about the 10. Snap back is good. No pressure. Dadgummit, and he shanked another one.
I think he was trying to finesse that one, and
he was talking about how good he had gotten it at angling it, and he freaking kicks it for a negative point. Just kick the deadgum ball.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he was trying to do, angle it out of bounds and just mishit it.
So the line of scrimmage was the 39. They're going to take over at the 37. So he has 2 good punts and 2 awful punts. And you got a stiff breeze in your face. Hey, kick it as far as you can kick it, and you're still not going to kick it to the end zone. Patriots, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Howard going to look left. Going to be flushed out of the pocket. Going to be a nice job there by Will Hartley back in the game. I'm sorry, Kevin.
No, it's all right. No, good job, Will, getting his hand in there, and a good job by he wanted to go to the inside receiver again that they've been doing all night. And looked like Mason Byers kind of drifted back in coverage and took his angle away. So good job by the defense.
2nd down and 10 with 8:36 left to go in the first half. 3 receivers left. 1 right. Looks like Bicewell looks like he's going to the outside. They're going to hand it off the right side. We have him tackled, but we throw him forward. Kevin, we talked about that last week. I believe that was Trip Taylor on the tackle.
Yeah, it was Trip, and kind of slung him about 3 yards up the field.
If we tackle him right where we had him, it's 3rd and 8, but we sling him forward, and it's 3rd and 5. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to help you out. I know you 2 or 3 deep here in this hot box. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Howard barks out of play, now looks to the sideline.
That inside receiver is going to be open.
Yep.
Again.
Well, they're going to hand it off to him. We got him hit about the line of scrimmage. The referee throws a flag, and it comes back at him, and he's going to call a hold on the Patriots. So, they're going to have it. There would be 4th and about 4. So this will be an interesting decision if we decline it or not. Holding on the Patriots.
I think I would decline it, but who knows? They may just line up and run it right up the middle if we do. But
all right, well, we declined it, so it's 4th. They're going to bring in 1 substitution.
I think I would
2, 3. Now they're look to punt.
I think I would play safe here.
Yeah,
Chris.
I would too. They're going to have that to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out there for the Raiders. They're going to now 1 ran on the field, and now he's running back off. I tell you, look at our corners over here. We got our backs turned, don't know where the ball would be. They are going to punt this one away. The ball is going to hit about the 30, going to take a bounce back, so the Raiders will take over about the about their own 30. So I tell you, Kevin, I was talking about Colbert into this wind, just kick it straight up, and it'll carry it. He kicked it straight up, and it really didn't go anywhere.
It died on him.
Yeah.
But, we got a lucky break. It bounced in our favor. So
we got to get a 1st down or 2 here. Take some pressure off the defense. Defense has had a couple of good possessions. Now we'll see what the offense can do. 7:35 left to go in this first half.
I think we're going to have to kind of stretch it on the outside. We hadn't been able to move the interior linemen off the ball enough to have any success on the inside runs.
This second quarter is being brought to you by Kirk Auto Group. For all your automotive needs, Kirk can help you out. Visit driveakirk.com today for all your needs. So back to action with 7:35 left to go in the first quarter. Trip Taylor's in on the offensive side this time. Going to hand it to Goodson. Going to try to get outside, and just nothing there, Kevin.
Yeah, so much for my idea, huh?
Just, tried to get out to that 8-hole. I just don't know if we can get out there. I don't know that we just try to run it right at them and see what we can do. Don't see Big Sam in on the offensive side of the ball now. He's out getting a breather. The Raiders Raiders have played a little bit better here tonight on defense, I think, especially with what we were coming up against. Knew Howard was going to throw it all the play and just had a couple of breakdowns for scores and just haven't been able to take advantage of our chances. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That guy's going to give it to Goodson. Goodson's going to get over the 30 to about the 31, so going to pick up about 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Possession play here for the Raiders with 6:30 left to go in the first half. I've got people saying bless it. I've got people saying player that doesn't have the correct number on calls for a forfeit. I'd agree with that, Kevin. What you think?
I tell you what, if he wasn't out there, I think we've called his number more than anybody, even though we don't know his name. He'd be better off, no doubt.
3rd and we're going to call it 3rd and 9. Flaught, Montgomery are out to the left. Boone's out to the right. They're going to bring pressure. Here comes pressure, and he throws it forward. I tell you, he lucky he got that one away. Somebody was in his face before he could get turned.
Yeah, he never had a prayer. They seem to know right where we're rolling to, because the last 2 times we've rolled out, they have been in our face. That's where they've run pressure from.
I tell you, what, we got a second. They're going to take a heat timeout. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider Football here on Star 92.
And I'm Paul. And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. And boy, do we have some hay equipment for you today.
Well, Robbie, what we have here is the Kubota BV4160 4x5 net wrap silage special power bind wide pickup baler.
How wide is that pickup, Paul?
It's pretty wide. We've got the all-new Kubota M6141 for your baling and field work needs.
Folks, when you think tractor, think Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment.
Welcome back to Columbus, where we're at Heritage. Raiders trail 20-0 and will be punting. I've never seen the heat timeout taken on 4th down. They usually let them punt and then take it. Junior Wesley Miller will be back about his own 40. Hathcott will be punting from about the 20. It's time for a good punt. We've been back and forth. Goodson out there kicks it away, and we get the good punt up. Let's see if it hits one of the. Oh, I tell you what, it took a sideways bounce and almost hit 13.
Yeah, their players seem to not know where the ball is. It almost hit him again, but
they take over to 38. I'm sorry, they ball just hit sideways. So a nice punt there into the wind of about 33, 34 yards. So Kevin, I hate to say it, but next time we punt, we're looking for the shank again. Patriots will take over at their own 38, leading 20-0 with 5:45 left to go in the first half. Anybody's listening, got any updates on other scores around, text them to me. I'll be glad to give the score and give you credit for it. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Howard in shotgun. Going to drop straight back. There's a hole there, nothing called. He's going to get out, going to throw it deep. Got a guy wide open. Going to catch it at the 10. 5, touchdown Patriots. But I tell you what, they took Big Sam to the ground, sat there and looked at it, and nothing was called. 62-yard touchdown pass from Mac Howard to Wesley Miller. Wesley Miller at the 5:34 mark. He threw that one into the wind. He threw it from the 40. He caught it about the 10. Thought he was going to trip and go down, but stayed on his feet for the touchdown. So the Patriots take a 26-0 lead here with 5:34 left to go. Well, you know, you're like this, and I know we're over here, but I mean, they had Big Sam, and I mean, his chest was almost parallel to the ground. They were pulling on him. So,
yeah, that's a hard call to miss there.
Snapback is good, put down is good, kick is good. So 27-0 with 5:34 left to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Kirk Raider Football here on Star 92.
Etc. in Grenada is where nutritious meets delicious. Stop in today and enjoy your choice of salad, sandwich, or wrap. with a variety of tasty sides. And if you have a sweet tooth, try one of their delicious desserts. Try an amazing club salad or grilled chicken wrap, and they're sure you will add them to your list of favorites. You can eat in and enjoy the nice family atmosphere, or you can carry it out. Salad, etc. Open weekdays from 10 to 6, West Monroe Street, Grenada.
Welcome back to Columbus Heritage, where the Patriots score on a 62-yard pass, catch, and run from Mac Howard to Wesley Miller. That'll put him well over 200 yards passing here in the first half. Just where the pressure was coming from, they got away with a hold, and then when he got outside of the hold, Wesley had broken free down the right side of the field, and just was wide open, Kevin, for the touchdown.
Yeah, I think the quarterback could have ran for 20 or 30 yards before he ever got touched, but he saw his receiver wide open, and I really wasn't looking, but he had to be close to the line of scrimmage, Chris, because he rolled out and ran good ways forward.
I didn't think about that because the line of scrimmage was at 38. I don't know that he wasn't, now that you say that because I was looking down here, that he wasn't over the 40 when he threw it. But regardless, it's on the board. They're going to kick it deep. Ferguson's going to take it about the 12 up to the 20. Going to be hammered there at the 22 by a host of Patriots. That was ugly there, Kevin.
Yeah.
And Coach is saying nice job. It's not nice when I just didn't see many people blocking. It was like, well, Montgomery's got it. Let's let him get killed. That's what it looked like from here.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm not being negative. I'm just being real.
But, Chris, I'm always from the school. If I know that I'm going to be involved in the collision, I'm going to try to be the one that delivers the lick. Montgomery's kind of, he saw what was coming and just curled up. And
all right, well, in his defense, I don't think he knew which one of 5 or 6 to try to lower his head and run over.
That is true. He had nowhere to go, for sure.
Raiders will take over at their own 23. Now, see, if this would have been last week, you would have smart-aleckly said, Chris, that was a nice analysis. I told Bison that sarcastically a couple of times.
I heard that. Bison was breaking it down on you.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Goodson's in alongside Hathcock, sends Flawed in motion from right to left. Going to give it, ball's fumbled.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if Parker didn't know if he was supposed to get it, if Colbert didn't know he was supposed to keep it. The Raiders turned it over at the 19 and going to give them a gift there, and the fourth wheel has now officially fallen off, Kevin.
Yeah.
I don't know whose fault that was. I don't know if.
It's hard to say. If definitely miscommunication between Colbert and Parker.
We sent Flawed in motion from right back to left, and I would think that we were going to try to run it and get an extra blocker over there, and just didn't get the ball, didn't get the ball in the breadbasket. So turn it over with 5:25. Patriots lead 27-0. A team this good needs very little, if any, help.
I think, is that the 3rd turnover of the first half? I know we had 2 interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's the 3rd. So the Patriots will take over at their own 18, leading 27-0. 5:25 left to go. Howard in at quarterback, 2 receivers left. He's going to take it, going to throw the old fade up to 23, who goes up and gets it for the touchdown. So nice throw and catch there from Mac Howard to Trey Notter. They're going to take a 33-0 lead. And I can guarantee you they won't call the dogs off. Of course, fortunately for us, the clock will start running here shortly. But they're going to throw it all over the field.
Just playing pitch and catch now.
I think he was double covered, and he just went up and got it. Just made a play, made a football play. So Patriots take a 33-0 lead.
Well, we got to get somebody in for Arthur.
We got an injury timeout with 5:19 left. I tell you what, let's go take an injury timeout. Let's go back to the station, take a 1-minute timeout. 1 minute timeout. Patriots lead 33-0. You're listening to Kirk Raider football here on Star 92.
Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas. Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you'll find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthday parties as well. It's no wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. They're open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders from everyone at Lost Pizza, Grenada. Your money moving? Zelle is a fast, safe, and easy way to send money in minutes to friends, family, and others you trust, and it's now available in the Guarantee Bank mobile app. Enroll today and get your money moving. Guarantee Bank together with Zelle. Transactions typically occur in minutes when the recipient's email address or U.S. mobile number is already enrolled with Zelle. Mobile carrier fees may apply. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. The Zelle service is property of Early Warning Services, LLC, FDIC.
So during break, we took the long time out. I said, well, we'll get a minute time out in. They'll run the play, kick the extra point, and that's all we will miss. But the Patriots decided to go for two and throw it for a 2-point conversion to Naughter. So kind of
salt in the old proverbial.
Yeah, I tell you, if I'm Coach Beagle, I kind of put that back in the old memory box and remember that one. I thought that was a pretty sorry call. I mean, they're already dominating the game. There's no question they'll score again. The clock will start. I don't think the clock runs. The clock runner doesn't start to the second half anyway, so it wasn't gonna run anyway. So if I'm the coach, I really don't appreciate that. But regardless, it's 35-0. Heritage is taking the lead with 5:19 left to go in the first half. Leverett and Ferguson are back deep. Flaught's the up back. Goodson and Budworth are up. Kick is going to be kicked to Taylor's. Going to take it about the 16 up to the 20. Going to be tackled there by Montgomery Ferguson. Montgomery is on our team, though, Kevin.
Yeah, I was going to say, looked like we tripped over our own player there, but
at the 27-yard line. So just got sloppy now, Kevin, as I thought the clock won't run to the second half. The clock stops with 5:05 left to go in the first half. Need to get something positive going here. Haven't scored yet this year in almost 6 quarters, and would like to see us get a drive going here.
We sure don't want to see Heritage back on offense before the half.
JA 17 leaked nothing in the second quarter. Indianola's up 9-7 at the half over Pilla. Look like we moved, going to get away with it. Going to be hit there at the line of scrimmage. The new running back in there is going to be Jacob Haybig. Going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. So, Kevin, I'm getting a lot of text messages about what a great move on part of their Heritage coach.
Yeah.
You're beating somebody. I know last year in a Pee Wee game, I didn't have somebody up but 2 scores, and they were just not very good. And we could have scored. We were on the 10 going in with 30 seconds left, and we just took it to halftime. I mean, you show compassion, man. That was bad in my opinion. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Haybig's in the backfield alongside Hathcott. Going to give it to Haybig again. It's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to be taken down at the 25. So going backwards here, Kevin. Third and 13. We're just overmatched right now, Kevin.
Yeah, it's we just can't get a yard, Chris. We can't move forward at all.
Mm-mm. Started off bad with the 2 interceptions, and we're I'd say still in the ball game when they muffed the punt at their own 37, but the Raiders just couldn't do anything, and it's been all downhill and been the Mac Howard show. I know he's padding his stats, wanting to look good for colleges. I think he's already been offered by Kansas. 3rd down and 12, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Low snap. Hathcott picks it up. It's going to roll right. Just held on to it way too long there. I guess nobody was open. He wasn't going to throw his 3rd interception of the night, and just just was taken down back about the 18. So
yeah, he had.
He's got to throw it away, though. I mean, you save yourself 10 yards by throwing it away. I don't know if he was waiting for somebody to come open, but I don't know if anybody ever put a helmet on that guy, Kevin.
No, it looked like he had a receiver 3 or 4 yards down the field open, but it was 3rd and long, and I'm sure he was trying to get something past the yard marker, but
they're going to have Wesley Miller back at midfield. Hathcock standing at the 5 will kick from about the 10, and I said it's time for a shank, so let's see what we do here. Low snap. Gets off a line, drives, going to hit about the 45, take a Raider bounce across midfield down to about the 40, 42. So we avoided the good, got a good one. So all the way down to the Patriot 42. I'm sorry, yeah, the Patriot 42. So they'll take over at their 42. Defensive backs better be ready to play because I'm sure we're going to put it in the air, see if we can get over 400 yards passing in the first half for Howard.
Got a feeling we're not taking these.
No. He's going to run 2 receivers to his left. He's going to have 1 to his right. Big Sam's back in at center. I was showing a replay, and there was definitely a hole. Somebody texted me that was filming it on TV. Oh, they're going to hand it off right up the middle. They're going right at Big Sam. Big hole there. Going to be taken across midfield down to about the 41 of the Raiders. So big gain there for running back. Let's see, want to give him credit. That's 6. Jalen Stewart, a senior. So Patriots are going to come to the line. 2:10 left to go in the first half. 1st and 10 at the Raider 41. Howard's going to give it to him. Going to sweep it left. Big hole out there. He turns on the Jets. Got a first down.
Got a flag.
Got a flag. Going to be down about the 10. So, but it's going to be coming back. My bad, Kevin. That's going to be, the flag is going to be about at the first down marker.
Guess we got a block in the back.
Holding.
Okay.
On the Patriots. I'll just give them an excuse now to throw it. Because the guy's coming.
That just gives them a little more room.
Yeah, Stewart's coming out. Who had gotten a couple of runs there. It should be back because it was thrown right at the first down marker. So probably going to be back about the original line of scrimmage is what I'm going to anticipate is from the spot of the file. So.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, they'll be back, so it'll be 1st and 11. 1:58 left to go in the first half. Patriots lead 35-0. They're going to graciously run the clock. 2 receivers right with a tight end. That tight end is going, let's see, no, he's going to sweep, going to run the option, pitch it out. Plenty of room there inside the 40, cuts back 30, cuts back at the 20, still on his feet. Going to be down to about the 14-yard line. That's 44, junior Braden Davidson on the carry. Going to get it down to the Kirk to about the 17 with 1:38 left to go here before the half.
Yeah, it just seems like they can't do anything wrong right now.
They ran a little option and just pitched it, and it was just he read the guy that could have made the tackle, and then just a big gain. So Howard is still in shotgun. Going to hand it off the middle. Going to be hit in the backfield. Spins away from the tackle. Going to get loose. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Jalen Stewart on the run of about 17 yards. So a 17-yard touchdown run for Jalen Stewart with 1:10 left to go. Big Cashaw had his hands on him. Big Cashaw probably outweighs him 120, 130 pounds, and he spun out of it and takes it to the house. So 41-0 here with the extra point to come. Wonder if Howard will come back out any of the second half for the Patriots. Robert Carolla gives me a 38-6 halftime score. Carroll over Hillcrest. Indianola is up 9-7 over Pill at the half. So extra points up and good. So 42-0 here with 1:10 left to go. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Kurt Raider Football here on Star 92.
Carry your groceries to your car at the Grocery Basket in Grenada. You will see helpful, friendly staff from the minute you walk in until the last grocery bag is placed in your vehicle. They offer fresh produce and their meat is cut daily. The neat and clean environment will enhance your pleasant shopping experience. The Grocery Basket, 1770 Commerce Street, where we put more in your basket for less. Like them on Facebook. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at the Grocery Basket.
Welcome back to Columbus. The Patriots score on a running play of about 18 yards to take a 42-0 lead here with a minute 10 left to go in the first half. Kevin, I don't know. I wouldn't even be opposed at this point. I mean, there's nothing you're going to do to take it to the house here. I don't know that we just don't take two knees and go into halftime here for halftime. I was always told there's nothing good that can happen at this point in the ball game anyway. And I've seen that last play of the first half in something like this. Somebody gets hurt, and it's just you just really get to second guessing yourself. So,
yeah, I sure wouldn't do anything more than just run it up the middle. The two knees wouldn't be a bad option at this point.
The Raiders have Ferguson, and I guess that's Leverett back there. Taylor Leverett back D. I think that's a different number, though, this time. That's one. I think that's Jack Boone back there this time. Richard Flaught's the up backs. Kick's going to come forward. Going to hit at the 20. Going to roll down. Hope it's in the end zone. Jack was sitting there looking at it, and the ball, I'm telling you, if it was on the line, it was just barely on the line. So, but it's going to be a touchback. A minute 10 left to go. Still see a lot of the Patriots starters out there. For them, I know 77 started at nose guard. There's another guy that we don't have a number on. So 77 or 22, we can't give them credit for anything because they're not on our play sheet. So Raiders will have time to run a couple plays here before half. Just little to no offense here the first half from the Raiders. Look like we're going to get a sub in here. Thank you, Coach. Patriots are going to take a guy out and run a guy in. So 2 receivers right, 1 left. Haybiggs alongside Hathcock. Going to send Flawed in motion from left to right and going to give it to Haybig. Cuts back. Nice cut back there. Got some room to run. Up over the 20, up over the 30. Haybig still on his feet. Going to be pushed out of bounds about the 36. The biggest run of the night for about 17, 18. Nice job there by Haybig.
I think we just doubled or tripled our offensive stats for the first half on that play, Chris.
I tell you what, we had sent Flawed in motion right to left, and like we're going to run it behind him. Haybig saw something back to the right, and I got to tip my hat. He put his foot in the ground and took off, and there we go to the house. It looks like Heritage now is subbing out some. I see a couple of starters still in there. I know they got a new safety in there right now. Clock is stopped with 59 seconds left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Haybig still in the backfield alongside Hathcock. Going to send Flaut in motion. Going to hand it to him again. Haybig, this time Hole's going to close pretty quick. Going to get back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, looked like the defensive end crashed down on him pretty quick. And
my brother Holt texting score Hartfield 21, Canton 0. Sent me another text earlier that can't be repeated on air. He sent me a picture last night. I showed it to Bicel. I don't know if anybody's heard of a deep-fried, hard-boiled egg.
I'm going to pass on that one, Chris.
It looked like a hush puppy, and when they opened it up, it's a hard-boiled egg. I was like, man, I bet that's a gut grenade. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Should be the last play of the first half. Hathcock's back to throw. Going to hit Flaut about the 40. He's going to be taken down immediately on about a 2-yard play. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I almost pulled a Jack Crystal, Kevin, and said you can wrap this one in red and blue, but I didn't do it. So we go to halftime. The Raiders trail 42-0. It looks like they got about a 17-minute half. So to give us time to gather stats and whatnot, let's take a 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout. Let's go back to the station. Again, Kirk trails 42-0 here at the half. We'll be back with the Kirk Toyota, with Endurance Physical Therapy halftime report. So we'll try to get some stats and some other information, try to get some other scores and whatnot. So let's take a 3-minute timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider football right here on Star 92.
Feeling sick? Get to MediQuick. Since 1998, MediQuick Clinic has been your fastest way to get medical attention when you're sick or have a minor emergency, and no appointment is necessary. They offer primary care, physicals, wellness exams, and more. Stop by MediQuick Clinic on Sunset Drive in Grenada or call 229-0669. That's 229-0669. Good luck to the Kirk Academy Raiders from everyone at MediQuick Clinic.
How's it going, Peggy?
Auto Company in Grenada is dedicated to providing the ultimate automobile buying experience. They have extensive relationships in the dealer community, allowing them to purchase a wide variety of lease return vehicles at exceptional values. This enables Neil Auto to pass along huge savings on the highest quality vehicles, and they offer a full array of financing options to meet your needs. Neil Auto, Sunset Drive, Grenada. Go Kirk Raiders.
I don't know.
Home feeling a bit snug for your growing family? Do you have an empty nest and are ready to downsize? Thinking of selling your home? Landmark Realty is seeking homes for sale. They have buyers ready and waiting. They have the professionals with local expertise that can sell your home and help you find your new dream home. Landmark Realty, Sunset Drive, across from the post office in Grenada, 226-4454. Go Kirk Raiders from everyone at Landmark Realty.
Traditional or non-traditional students in the area looking to better yourselves professionally. You'll benefit greatly right here in Grenada with an associate's degree from Holmes Community College. Excel in programs such as criminal justice, surgical technology, practical nursing, computer network technology, emergency medical, heating and air, and more. Be in the classroom or take online classes. Visit homecc.edu to find out more.
Jessica, what kind of good interest rate we have going on?
Oh, we have some serious 0% for 72 months right here at Kirk Auto.
Mo Kirk here at Kirk Auto Company. We got some new great deals. Come check them out. Get 0% financing for 72 months on 2020 F-150 XLTs or $5,000 off MSRP.
2020 Ford Fusion for 0% for 72 months, along with $1,000 cash rebate.
Come see me and we'll get you a good deal.
Kirk Auto Company in Grenada. Kirk can.
Health Clinic of Grenada is a full-service family practice offering primary care, well child exams, annual sports and DOT physicals, full lab testing, diabetes management, and women's health care in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Their mission is to provide the absolute best, personalized, high-quality medical treatment with the primary focus being preventative care. Family Health Clinic, Jennifer Lee Goss and Shelley Smith, Sunset Drive, Grenada.
Endurance Physical Therapy, located at 1105 Sunwood Drive, Kingston, in Grenada.
I'm Joe, and Jake will be here in just a minute. We're at the world-famous Kirk Brother Sunsets, and we're here to tell you we got 100% guaranteed credit approval. No credit, bad credit,
and good credit.
We're here to help you.
Why does everybody come to Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada, Mississippi for their vehicles?
Because we're world famous.
World famous?
Yeah, we're on the web. And if we can't take the vehicle to you and you got to fly in, we'll even pick you up at the airport.
Pick you up at the airport. Don't miss out on the summer clearance event at Kirk Brothers Sunset in Grenada, Mississippi.
A participant. So it was like, okay, there'll be players and cheerleaders, and we had heard some different things that some different schools are doing. Heritage has got every athletic team known to man lined up out here introducing them. So I'm going to assume they're participants, and therefore each one of them gets in and get 2 tickets And they're going to be introducing all these people throughout halftime, Kevin. I mean, they're still lined up to the baseball field.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to keep your stands full.
Well, I had heard one school went out to Walmart and bought some musical instruments and told all the students, y'all are in a band now. So I guess that's the way to get around the rules, but that's the way the rule was written. It'd have been a lot better if he just, in my opinion, had left it at 25% capacity, but thank goodness I'm not the governor. And praise the Lord, I'm not the president. First half stats brought to you by Scott Short. Thanks to Scott. The Raiders run 28 plays for 28 yards. 1 yard a play. The Patriots run 27 plays for 346 yards. I was looking for the quarterback statistics, and they're just not showing up right now, Kevin. I don't know if he didn't send those to me. Bear with me while I'm looking. Looks like it doesn't have his name on there, but I know that's who it is. I look back up in the plays. He's 10 of 15 for 257 yards. And, 4 touchdowns, because they've had a running touchdown and a running touchdown. So 257 yards for sophomore/junior Mac Howard. Just had a hard time stopping them, Kevin.
Yeah, well, when you're averaging 1 yard per play and giving up 25.7 per pass, it's not going to turn out good in your favor.
It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Before I gave the stats, in games like this, you get all discombobulated with the text coming in. Kevin, I didn't even think about the plays, so I'm going to turn it over to you, and you give us a rundown of the scoring plays that half.
Well, our first play from scrimmage, we Hadcock tries to throw it to Flaunt and hits his hands and shoots up in the air, and they intercept it. And so the very next play, it's a 35-yard touchdown. So with 11:43 left in the first quarter, Heritage was up 6-0. The extra point was good and made it to 7-0. And then Kirk's defense, we did throw another interception in the first quarter, but Kirk's defense played well most of the first quarter, and we gave up a 10-yard run there with 47 seconds left to number 44 and made it 13-0. PAT was good, bringing it to 14-0 to end the first quarter. Then the second quarter, it kind of went south for the Raiders with just a couple plays in with 11:34 left in the second quarter. It was a 47-yard touchdown to number 22, who I apologize, we still don't have a name for. And the PAT was no good, and we'll get back to that here in just a minute. With 5:34 left in the second, it was a 62-yard touchdown to number 1, making it 26-0. PAT was good, bringing it to 27-0. And then 15 seconds later, they have a 19-yard pass play, making it 33-0. So then they decide, up 33-0, that they needed to make up that missed extra point and go for 2, and it's successful. Bring it to 35-0. Then with 1:10 left in the second quarter, after a Kirk turnover, they run it for a 17-yard touchdown, making it 41-0. PAT was good, bringing us to the score here at the half, 42-0 Heritage over Kirk Academy.
One key point here, Jackie Sherrill would be very proud of this point. The Raiders have an edge in time of possession. The Raiders have had the ball for 12 minutes, 24 seconds in the first half. That's the Kirk Raiders, I'm sorry. The Heritage Patriots have had the ball only for 10 minutes and 16 seconds. So I remember Jackie Sherrill days at halftime. We'd be down about like this, and after the game he would say, well, we controlled the clock, so I think we won the ball game. And I'm thinking, he's been drinking something. So me going back to those times, y'all probably think Kevin or I'm drinking something. It's just it's been one of those nights up here.
Normally that is a good stat in your favor when you're leading time of possession, but when the other team can score from 50 and 60 yards out on 1 and 2 plays, sometimes that can be misleading.
Yeah. Kevin and I are both kind of numbers guru, and Kevin, you see there to the far right on our sheet, I kind of had put the playoff numbers and situations, I look right now, Riverfield, as usual, leads, and I think them and Tri-County, I hope I said that right, you English teachers, are playing tonight at Tri-County, so that's probably the top 2 teams in the state. Right now, there, what would we say, 14 teams. The top 12 make the playoffs, and we would be number 12. You know, we knew this last week with Carroll and this week with Heritage. I mean, you were expected to lose. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. It was going to be an uphill battle. But then you think, well, if you can get past that, things lighten up a whole lot. And not saying that we could win, but that we would have a chance to compete. But Tunica, I think the COVID-19, along with some injuries, got them this week. They had to cancel with North Delta tonight, and I think it has been officially announced that they have canceled next week. So we're looking to play somebody next week. The only 2 teams that I saw available to play would be a very good Starkville Academy team or a Wayne Academy from Waynesboro. And I'm going to say from Grenada, that's about a 3.5-hour drive.
Yeah, it's a haul. It's clear across the state and south as well. If I had my choice, Chris, it would be Wayne Academy. But
well, we don't need to lose another week. I mean, we need to play to improve because I don't know, about three or 4 weeks from now, we lost the game with Pickens Academy, and we weren't able to fill a date with that. I think Clinton Christian was available, but I don't think we could get that worked out. And then you never know with everything that's going on here when things could happen as far as with this pandemic that we're going through now. I mean, it's just been a thing like nobody has ever seen before. I tell you what, let's go back. Let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with some more halftime information here on the Endurance Physical Therapy halftime report here from Columbus, where the Raiders trail 42-0 to the Heritage Academy Patriots at the half. You're listening to Kirk Raider football here on Star 92.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
42-0.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
I would consider Grenada home. I've been in this area my whole life. People here in Grenada are very genuine, and we believe in family. Even before I became owned as an agent, my home, my car insurance, and everything was with Farm Bureau already. We're here in the community. I'm a phone call away or a text message away. Anything happen, I'll be there for you. At the football games on Friday night, we're there. The baseball games, we're there. I am George Chandler with Farm Bureau Insurance in Grenada. We are the home team.
State Bank will always take care of its customers.
This past April was 13 years that Grenada State Bank has been involved in the Grenada community because of the trust that this community has in Grenada State Bank. And for that, Grenada State Bank says thank you.
Personally, for me, I've worked at the bank for many years. I truly love my job.
Grenada State Bank will always be here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Where the Raiders are taking on the Heritage Academy Patriots, 42-0 at the half. Heritage, and Kevin, I think you got a few scores for us you want to run through right quick?
I really just got a couple here that I found off of Max Preps. Brookhaven Academy has beaten Ape Meat School Center 42-0 at the half. If y'all recall, that's who put us out of the playoffs last year. So I imagine they probably have a pretty good ball club. And Indianola is up on Pilla 16-7 at the half.
I think I looked at Brookhaven's roster. I think they lost 3 starters from last year. It was something I was reading. They had 8 on offense and 8 on defense back, so they were bringing back a good part of their team. I got a update. Winona Christian is up 6-0 over Winston. I think they were playing at Winston tonight, so ought to be plenty of independent school action going on Friday night. I think the public school, will they start next week or the next week? I think they could. I think September they could start. So I'm thinking it's next week or September. So they'll get started either next week or the next. So looks like the Raiders and Patriots are getting ready to come back on the field. Let's take a 2-minute timeout and come back. We got a minute. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do it. We got nothing else to do. I got a text that says, please explain on air what a gut grenade is. I'm going to tell you what you do. You go get you a carbonated Coke and a greasy pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut, and it's an experience. You can't define it. Or you can go to Crystal, that's Crystal Burger, the little bitty burgers, and you can get you the 6 count of them, and you can get you a carbonated Coke, and you will understand what a gut grenade is. That's like I said, it's an experience. It doesn't have a definition, and that all arose from talking about a deep-fried hard-boiled egg. And I thought it was a hush puppy. I was looking at it, and then somebody had cut it, and it was a hard-boiled egg. So I tell you what, both teams are back on the field. I think they got 3 minutes to loosen up. So let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Kirk Raider Football here on Star 92.
H&W Compounding in Grenada combines high-quality products with personalized care. Every prescription dispensed is made in the lab by experienced pharmacists specializing in bioidentical hormones, dermatologic, dental, veterinary, and much more. They believe that being a local independent pharmacy means providing services to patients that are customized to meet their needs. Serving and supporting the Grenada area for over 50 years. Bristol's H&W Compounding, Grenada.
Maybe that's a 9th grader.
Short on cash? Call on the professional team at Family Choice Financial in Grenada when a cash need arises. Candice and her helpful team are able to assist you with auto or personal loans from $500 to $15,000 to use for repairs, vacation, or when any surprise situation arises. Stop by 1105 Sunwood Drive, Suite 5 in Grenada. Family Choice Financial, helping your budget meet your dreams and needs.
Welcome back to Columbus. We're about 2 minutes away from starting the second half. I guess the public schools do start next week because I got a text that Grenada and Oxford play in Grenada next week. I did not hear. If anybody heard, please text me because the governor usually speaks on Friday and tells what will go into effect starting Monday. And I looked on the Leisure website, and there was nothing on there that indicated what he said. So, but usually he talks on Friday, and it goes into effect Monday. Did you see anything on Twitter?
Riding around at work, I was listening to Super Talk Radio, and I don't remember a date, but it seems like I remember him talking about that he was going to say something before Friday. So, because they were hopeful that opening weekend it might not be what it is currently. So I may have that wrong, but
he did come out and say the colleges could have 25% capacity in their deal, which doesn't make sense to let them have that many in a 60,000 seated arena or stadium, but yet the high schoolers can't have but a couple of hundred. I guess that he can make the reason that they can certainly spread out further in those big stadiums, but it'll be interesting when this all comes to an end to see who's been able to withstand, because college football is a big revenue maker for these schools, and especially for these smaller schools that go take these rear end whippings for these $2 million payouts. I mean, you're looking, that's probably a big portion of their budget.
Yeah, it's going to hurt a lot of those schools this year. A lot of your Louisiana Monroes and all these teams that go play all these SEC powerhouses, and they're not going to get that revenue this year.
Are we considered powerhouses, Mississippi State?
Well, I was referring to the SEC as a whole, not necessarily as individual teams, but sure, I'll give y'all a powerhouse. Those of you that don't know, Chris is a big-time State fan, and I'm an LSU fan, so I'm probably not making any friends on the radio. But and that's not because of last year. Born in Louisiana, been a LSU fan my whole life.
Thank everybody for the comments that I can't repeat over air. But I'm glad apparently we got some listeners out, because we're getting some feedback on some of this stuff. The Raiders, Heritage won the toss and deferred, and I thought maybe they'd be generous and let us have the ball, but they're going to say, no, we want the ball. Kevin and I did see backup quarterback number 4. We don't have his name. I'm going to wonder if he's in the 9th grade, but he's not on their roster. But the Raiders will kick off. Graham Seibel will come forward. That's 2 big receivers back there, Kevin. I don't think we want to kick it deep. We're going to squib kick it. Going to be taking about the 25 up to the 30. Still on his feet up to the 35. Cuts over the 40. Going to take it up to about the 43-yard line. Tackle there by Mason Byers.
Yeah.
So the Patriots will start at their own 43. The clock will be running.
Well, we got a new quarterback, but that don't mean that the offense is going to change. So we're probably still going to have to defend the pass.
But I tell you, they're going to do this, which they should have done a long time ago. And I guess I'm of the opinion you make the tackle on defense for us, and you help them up. You don't tee off on the little guys, because if I'm over here and I'm going to take it easy, and you're going to tee off on my little guys, I'm going to run the big guys back out there. So you make the tackle and help them up and move on to the next play. So Heritage will have the first possession here. There's already been a minute 10 run off the clock, and we don't have a delay of game yet. Now we get the call.
Oh, no.
No, one guy said delay of game, and one guy said timeout. Mr. Whitehat said delay of game. Back guy back here is he was wanting to write down the timeout. They're talking in the earpieces. He said, I've got the white hat on. I'm in control, and that's what the call is. Coach now is out on the field. A guy once told me at an incident we had at Wayne Academy, fellas, there's some confusion going on here. Y'all don't look like the guys I was supposed to meet. It looks like some confusion on the football field right now. Heritage is going to have 2 receivers, right, 2 left. New quarterback, new running back. Kevin, they look like junior high guys out there now. Bad snap. Going to just fall on it back at the 29. Kevin, am I wrong, or they look like a bunch of junior high guys out there?
They looked a little nervous on that first play.
But here comes Big Sam in.
They probably going to get a little more nervous.
Yeah, good gracious.
See him across from them. But, they have definitely substituted some younger, smaller guys in there.
Back to the inside the 30. So it'll be second and about 18. Another bad snap.
Holding Big Sam again.
Gonna be back to about the 16 or 17. Well, with this group in here, Kevin, it would take about 3 of them to hold him, though, I would think.
One more snap like that, and we may see the starters back for.
Last time I saw that, I saw Florida do that with Steve Spurrier over at State in about 2001. That was when State beat them over there. When State started off good, and then as usual kind of fell apart. Bad snap that he handles this time. Going throw it long.
Oh, my word. Sam absolutely killed the quarterback.
The pass was thrown up about midfield. Richard Flaut and the wide receiver went up, and Flaut basically the guy had it in his hands, and Flaut just took it away from him, and it fell to the ground for an incomplete pass. So bring up 4th down.
You see the quarterback on the sideline. He's a little dazed.
Is he? 22. Nameless Joe Jackson is back to punt. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. The Raiders run a guy out late. Ferguson's back at his own 42. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Clock is running. Heritage leads 42-0. I don't know what we're doing here. We're taking forever there. There's the snap. Kick is away.
Nice punt.
Kick's going to hit about the 42-43. Is going to roll to about the 28-29. Kevin, you got to get up there and try to fair catch that. We have it about the 41 if you do that. And it takes a Patriot bounce, and the Raiders will take over at the 29. So.
Yeah, Chris. I mean, as much of a struggle has been to gain a yard tonight, that was about 11 or 12 we could have easily had on that. But
now it looks like the Patriots have a lot of subs on the field. This might be their ninth grade team.
A lot of bright white socks on the field right now.
Yes, sir. So we'll see how we do against them. Raiders come out 1 receiver right, 2 left. That looks like Haybig's in the backfield. Hope Goodson's not hurt. I don't see him over there anywhere. Haybig's going to take the handoff. Going to make a cut. Going to be hit about the 32. Going to be taken down after about a 3-yard gain. I tell you, Kevin, still just didn't get a whole lot of yards there. I'm looking across the way. I'm looking for 8. Looking for Parker. Okay.
Yeah, we
2nd and 7.
We still have our starters for the most part against their subs, so we have got to get some life in the offense, Chris. Even I know it's against subs, but we need it just for what comes after this game.
Yep. Hathcock in the backfield. Haybig to his right. Hathcock's going to give it to Haybig. Handoff didn't look real clean. Haybig's going to get it up to about the 36. Robert Carolla, excellent official, is sending numerous plays that he wants to go up to booth review on non-holding calls. Robert, you know we can't talk about officials, but thanks for the videos. We're seeing it live and in person. It is. I hope that's heat lightning to the north of us. Somebody, what did they call?
We just called an official timeout for something. That lightning, please.
No, that's the 6 minute. They're going to call the heat timeout. Okay. So let's take a 30-second timeout. Heritage leads Kirk 42-0. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to Kirk Raider football here on Star 92.
Does Domino's know about tacos and burgers? As delivery experts, we know they shouldn't be delivered like this.
Thanks for the soggy tacos spread across the bottom of my delivery bag.
The burger was wilted.
We hate to see anything delivered poorly.
We wanted to give you a burger that is designed to be delivered.
A taco that was made to deliver right.
A taco from Domino's? What?
Oh my.
The new Domino's cheeseburger pizza.
This is our new chicken taco pizza.
Now the best way to get a taco or burger delivered is to get a Domino's pizza.
That is not a soggy taco.
Welcome back to Columbus, where the Raiders have 3rd and 2 at their own 36. Kevin, I mean, we've got our starters in there, and those. I mean, we got them overmatched big time in size, and we run 2 plays for 8 yards. They've got 3 linemen and 4 linebackers. We send Flaut from right to left. Going to hand it off to Haybig. He's going to be dropped way back at the 30. Going to be dropped for a 5-yard loss, Kevin. And this is against their second string.
I don't know if that was by design or if he just had to go that far outside because of the penetration.
Well, now it was penetration. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it was penetration.
But, I mean, 3rd and 2 against, like you said, the junior high team. I think I go right up the middle, but now we're forced to punt.
Yeah. Hathcock will take the snap back at the 18. Will kick from about the 22-23. Snap is low. He gets it up.
Ooh.
Gets it away. Ball's going to hit about the 37. Going to roll down inside the 30 to about the 29. Nice kick into the breeze. You said, "Ooh, was it almost blocked?"
Yeah, he
Well, Kevin, I don't understand. This is, me and you're being serious. This is the junior high group.
They, he may have even gotten a finger to it. I mean, he was that close. He was right there on it.
These guys are not very big. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They got 12 on the field. They got to run somebody off for the Patriots. Let's see if they can get the snap. Had 3 bad snaps last possession. Good snap that time. Going to run it right up the middle. Big Sam's going to make a tackle for about a 4-yard loss. I'm going to say Big Sam outweighs him 150 pounds, you think?
Yeah. Just looking at that running back, he's 150 is probably extremely generous. He's not a big guy.
He's looking over at Coach going, Coach, do not call that play again. Call another play. 2nd down and 13. Clock runs with 3:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Raiders trail 42-0. Snap. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw holding Big Sam again. Pass is completed. Going to be pushed out of bounds at the 35. Nice throw and catch there by the quarterback, who we do not know. The receiver was 27, who we do not know. So I'm going to assume, Kevin, that these are all junior high guys because we don't have any of their numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we should, though, because with them in there, it's about 30 on the sideline and on the field. But anyway, they're going to pick up about 10. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4 for the Patriots. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback is in shotgun and has a running back to his right. He takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right, going to throw it deep. There's pass interference. Is it going to be called? And there it comes.
No doubt.
Just don't see.
Pass interference to a 5'6" receiver and double covered. But, I mean, it was the right call. It was pass interference all the way.
I'm not fussing about that. I'm just.
Why we interfered,
yeah,
I have
exactly
no idea.
Right. There you go. Because I don't disagree with the pass interference call. That's going to take the Patriots all the way to midfield. Not surprisingly, they're going to throw it with a backup quarterback. He's thrown it 3 times. He's got going to have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. A running back will be to his right. They'll have a slot back to his left. Clock runs under 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Heritage leads 42-0. They're going to give it to it. Big Sam's going to drop him for about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, I don't think that's a matchup they're going to win.
Nope.
That's the one, seems to be the one mismatch we have in our favor tonight.
But, Kevin, one thing, and he should be dominating, but any of our linemen, I mean, we're talking about you got a junior out there, a senior out there, and a junior out there, and this has got to be their 9th grade team. We ought to be dominating. And we're not, I mean, beside Big Sam, we're not really getting any pressure here, and we got no push on the offense. So just got a lot of work to be done, and you just hope you don't have an open week next week. You always want to play and trying to get better while you're competing. 2 receivers right, 1 left. The running back is to the quarterback's left. Clock will go under a minute in the 3rd quarter. Can't give you any names for Heritage because we don't have any there. He's going to run an option left, going to pitch it. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who gets it. I don't know if that was a beanbag or a flag came in. I do not know how we did not get the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. It was bouncing around, but on the far side, Heritage able to fall on it.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, we did get on the ball. They did give it to us.
Okay.
There was a flag on the play holding on them. But, I didn't see Heritage offense run off the field or our defense run off the field. That was kind of why I thought they still got the ball.
I was watching our sideline, and that's why I assumed we didn't have the ball because there wasn't anybody very excited over there.
Yeah.
So
let's see if we run a play with 20 seconds left to go. The Raiders are still huddled up on the sideline. Going to have to come to the huddle. Have to come to the line quick, which they do. 8 seconds. We might get a playoff here.
The official standing over the ball, Chris.
2 receivers left. Nah, we're not going to get a playoff. So that'll end the 3rd quarter. So with the 3rd quarter, 42-0, Heritage leads Kirk. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Kirk Raider football here on Star 92.
The early bird traditional breakfast favorites, barbecue from the pit like pulled pork, beef brisket, or a ribeye sandwich, your favorite sandwich from the deli, or just some nachos and snacks. It's all at Umpy's Market and Deli of Grenada. Breakfast from 6 to 10, lunch from 11 to 2, and then Umpy will hand cut you a ribeye or a filet mignon at their meat market from 2 to 6, or you can get the deli meat of your choice during that time. Umpy's Market and Deli, South Commerce Street, Grenada.
And I'm Paul, and we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. And boy, do we have some hay equipment for you today. Well, Robbie, what we have here is the Kubota BV4160 4x5 net wrap silage special power bind wide pickup baler.
How wide is that pickup, Paul?
It's pretty wide. We've got the all-new Kubota M6141 for your baling and field work needs.
Folks, when you think tractor, think Winona Tractor and Equipment.
Welcome back. Low snap. Hathcock's done it. Take it. Get inside the 40. Is a big 190-pound junior. Runs over a 140-pound ninth grader. After a pickup of 8.
I don't think that was a busted play, and he just took it off the end. I think it looked like he was supposed to hand it off, but it was.
I think it was too. Low snap was on the ground. Don't think that was real smart at his play. He's going to have to learn. And I'm just going to shut up. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Ferguson and Taylor Leverett to the left, Jack Boone to the right. Hathcock's going to give it to Haybig. He's going to cut back at the 38. Going to go down at the 38. Going to be about 2 yards short of a first down. Clock is running. I had a score from Robert Carolla scoreboard. East Rankin leading Marshall 7-0. Tri-County and Riverfield in the game we talked about tied at 14. MRA over Kapaa 14-7. I'm seeing some public schools in here, I think, so maybe they could start this week. Hartfield 21-0 over Canton. Manchester over Marvel. Brian Dindy coaches there, a buddy of mine. Petal over Hattiesburg 14-0. So some scores there. 3rd down and 2. Here, Hathcock looks like he's changing the play at the line. Going to get Staten, going to go to his left. He's going to roll to his left. He's going to turn it up. Going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Would have liked to have seen him pull it and make that decision a little bit quicker. Again, Kevin, is very, 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 very disappointing that we can't even get a first down against a 9th grade group.
No, we struggling just to.
Clock runs under 10 minutes. Surely we're not going to punt. Surely we just put Colbert under center. They got 3 men. Put Colbert under center and get a first down. Don't snap it 5 yards in the backfield, but we'll see if Hathcock comes to.
He's in shotgun.
He's in shotgun. 4th down and 1. Haybig to Hathcock's left. We're going to throw on 4th down. Ball's going to be batted down at the line of scrimmage. Patriots will take over on downs. Clock will keep running with 9 minutes, 15 seconds left to go.
Not sure what to even say on that play there, Chris. 4th and 1.
Haven't scored in 7 quarters.
And we try
pass. We can't get we ain't got a first down this half against their junior high guys. I'm just baffled. I'm sure Coach Beagle is baffled too. But again, had one guy there that looked like we had Flawed open in the flats, and guy just got his hands up and knocked it down. So Patriots will take over. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the ball game. Patriots lead 42-0. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Running back to the quarterback's right. They're going to run an option right. There's nobody there. Don't know why he pitched it. He pitched it back after it could have gained 5, pitched it back. Now they'll pick up only 3. Kevin, they collapsed that side. Or I don't know where any of our guys were because he was 5 yards downfield. I guess he just didn't want to get hit.
That quarterback did not want that ball, no doubt.
He was like Calhoun. He said, Calhoun don't want the ball. But, I mean, was I seeing right? I mean, there was nobody there.
Yeah, you saw absolutely right. He could have kept running right up the hash there, but he
I think he must have heard Big Sam.
He was definitely looking to pitch.
Second down and 8. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left to go with the ball game. 2 receivers to the left, 1 right. Running back is to the quarterback's left. He's going to take it. He's going to roll left. Going to throw it out here. Got a receiver wide open. Going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage at the 39. Nice catch there by number 27, who is not on the roster. The nice throw was from number 4, who is also not on the roster.
Good hit by Luke Beisel. But
Luke must have gone a long way to make that hit then.
Yeah, he came across the field. Good looking throw by the young quarterback. Didn't really result in much, but rolling out and on the money.
Clock will go under 7 minutes. 3rd down and 8. Possession play here for the Patriots. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is still in shotgun. I'm going to expect he's going to throw here. He's going to roll right. Going to throw it deep. Going to be out there. Going to be incomplete. Jack Boone on the coverage there. Tell you, I didn't see any really pressure in his face. He could have rolled a little bit further and could have given the receiver time to come open, but decided to get rid of it. I think Trip Taylor was coming up, going to be in his face. So,
well, I think that's just a case of a young quarterback got a couple hard licks right off the bat, and he's a little
looks like they're going to go for it.
Skittish out there. They sure got the offense out there.
I see Matthew McQuarter in. Looks like at nose guard this possession. Wyatt Buchanan's in at linebacker. White's played some tonight. I just haven't given him credit for being in. 80, Riley Ray. I think that's Riley. Let me make sure I'm correct. No, I'm sorry. That's Dawson Rose. I'm glad I looked. Dawson Rose in at linebacker. So 4th and 8 here. Patriots at their own 39, leading 42-0. He's going to run that option right. Going to pitch it. Going to get upfield, going to get the first down, going to get out of bounds across midfield. So, Kevin, again, they just collapsed that right side, read the old option, and he pitched it back again. He just didn't want the ball. He pitched it out there, and the running back said, well, nobody's going to hit me. I'm going to get the first down. So, across midfield, you'd like for the Raiders to gotten the ball there to see if we could have put first points on the board of the year.
Yeah, they run that play twice with the subs in, and it's been very successful for Heritage. We have not defended it well at all.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Running back is to the quarterback's left. Going to let the play clock go down. There's no play clock, so I'm sure an umpire official will throw up his hand here in a minute to let us know that we're close to 40-second. Clock's going to go under 5 minutes. Going to hand it off up the middle. Going to still pick up about 4. So nice run there by number 13. Nice tackle. Who is that there, Kevin?
Number 56, Nathan Moore on the tackle.
Let's see who Trip Taylor's in a linebacker. 11, Seth Short's in at a free safety. 13, Taylor Leverett's in at a free safety. 10, Alan Bloodworth's in at a corner. Kevin, one good thing you can say is that we can find a lot to work on next week.
No doubt about that. On both sides of the ball.
Let's see. Late breaking news on CBS Sports. The Astros and Athletics walk off in protest during their baseball game. Oh, running back makes a good cut in the backfield. Going to get it down. Yes, he's going to be up. Trip Taylor got it. Trip looked like he was just about ready to give up. He picked it up, and I believe Trip could have taken it to the house, and it was like, well, I got the ball. That's enough. And, he just got it back to about the 35, but a nice run there by the Patriots. Had picked up a first down, fumbled it, and Trip Taylor recovers. So the Raiders forced the second turnover of the game. Raiders have had 3 themselves. Clock runs with 3:30 left to go here in the ball game.
We really need to of course, we've said this since the opening kickoff, but now so more than ever, we really need to drive to end the game in the end zone.
Yeah. It's hard to stay positive up here, Kevin, and see, especially when you see so many mistakes. We're going to run 12 out on the field. Now he's going to run off, and they'll probably be gracious and not call it, which they won't. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hathcock still in at quarterback. Going to roll back with pressure in his face. Going to throw the deep ball to Flaught. Look like, again, Flaught kind of quit running. If he keeps running, he's going to run under that ball and have a chance to catch it and take it to the house, but just quit running. Or did I see that wrong, Kevin?
They seem, once they get about 30 yards down the field, I don't know if they think the ball's not coming or what, but yeah, they seem to kind of break it off a little bit, the route that is, and I don't know. We've had that opportunity 3 or 4 times now, and just hadn't been able to connect on it yet.
Yep. Had one early in the game when we were still in the game. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Had some pressure come in his face. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Going to run and now going to just pitch it out to Haybiggs. Going to be across the 35. And kind of just stopped there, Kevin. Didn't plant his foot and hit a hole. Just kind of stopped and waited on him. Going to pick up about 2. Helmet comes off one of the Patriots, so he'll have to come out of the game unless they just say, hey, big guy, you're a 9th grader. Just stay in. Don't worry about getting a sub. And that's what they do. We won't worry about any rules at this point in the game. Clock goes under a minute 30, 3rd and 8. Raiders at their own 38 after the Patriots fumbled.
Doesn't look like we have very much desire to get in the end zone.
Nope.
Taking plenty of time.
Nope. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hathcock's going to look right. Going to throw it out. Fault's going to catch it about the 39, and a nice tackle there by number 9 for a 1-yard pickup. I'm just speechless, Kevin. We just when we complete it, that wasn't anything that we could have done. The guy just came up and made a great tackle.
Yeah, they're 2nd, 3rd string, junior high. Whoever they put on the field is outplayed us. I mean, it's just that simple.
4th down and 6 here, probably the last play of the game. 42-0. Maybe we'll be content on just running out the clock. Now we're going to come to the line quick. 3 receivers left, 1 right. 14 seconds left, 13. Going to have Flaught, going to run on a speed sweep. Going to be hit about the 43. Going to be stopped short of the 1st down after a game of about 3. And that will be your ball game. The Raiders take it on the chin tonight, 42-0. Let's go back to the station, take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and sum this up for you is about all I can say. So 2-minute timeout. Again, the Raiders are defeated by the Heritage Academy Patriots 42-0. You're listening to Kirk Raider football right here on Star 92.
Ice cream, breakfast, lunch, and laughter. Those are just a few of the things going on at any given time at Square Market. Get that spring in your step to start your day with one of their coffees, mochas, or lattes, and a nice breakfast. Lunch features quiche, salads, and sandwiches with brownies and cheesecake for desserts. Add comfy chairs and free Wi-Fi to the mix, and perfection is met. They're open from 6:30 to 2, Tuesday through Saturday. Square Market on the Square in downtown Grenada.
Chandler on him.
Here at Winona Tractor, you can pay with one of the 3 C's, cash, quarters, or credit card. We've got the all-new Kubota MX 5400 cab tractor. Haul with it, you can rake with it, you can do your food plots with it.
What about this little Kubota unit right here?
Yeah, and folks, don't forget, like Robbie said, we can build a variety of package deals here at Winona Tractor. If you'll buy this one, I'll even throw Robbie in.
Folks, when you think tractor, think Winona Tractor and Equipment.
Etc. in Grenada is where nutritious meets delicious. Stop in today and enjoy your choice of salad, sandwich, or wrap with a variety of tasty sides. And if you have a sweet tooth, try one of their delicious desserts. Try an amazing club salad or grilled chicken wrap, and they're sure you will add them to your list of favorites. You can eat in and enjoy the nice family atmosphere, or you can carry it out. Salad, Etc. Open weekdays from 10 to 6, West Monroe Street, Grenada.
Lost. Lost Pizza in Grenada, that is. A menu filled with appetizers, salads, sandwiches, build your own or signature pizzas, Mississippi Delta hot tamales, dessert, and a new selection of lunch specials is what you'll find at Lost Pizza. It's an outstanding atmosphere for birthday parties as well. It's no wonder they were voted Mississippi Magazine's best pizza in 2019. They're open 7 days a week. Go Kirk Raiders from everyone at Lost Pizza, Grenada.
Welcome back to Columbus, Mississippi Heritage Academy, where the Patriots have defeated the Raiders tonight 42-0. I've got some stats, but I'm going to sum it up very quickly. The Raiders run 39 plays for 45 yards. The Patriots run 40 plays for 353 yards. Kevin, that about sums it up, doesn't it?
That pretty much tells you what you need to know right there, Chris.
And what was even more disheartening is that had to have been their junior high out there the second half, and we got one first down was all we got. So, again, the Patriots beat the Raiders 42-0. As of right now, we will not have a game next Friday. I think they're looking for one, as I said, so stay tuned to the radio station about details on next week. If we're not going to have a game Friday, to get some sponsor airtime, I might see if I can twist Greg's arm into letting me do Benton junior high game next week from Benton Academy, but that'll be something that we'll discuss later in the week. So, Kevin, any final thoughts?
Well, this has been stiff competition the first couple of weeks, Chris. I mean, we knew that coming in, and it's going to get a little easier, but even easier competition. We've got to find ways to move the ball. Defense, both last week and this week, has played decent for a quarter,
right?
And then the wheels seem to fall off. So a little more offense would help that defense. But
I tell you, Kevin, let's pull this one. Somebody just texted me the quote from the late great Jack Crystal, because Jack just told it like it was. Our drive of the game is going to be our drive back to Grenada. It was that bad, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know that we had we just didn't have many good things to even talk about tonight. So very, very disappointing play tonight out of the Raiders. Of course, the Patriots had a lot to do with it. Very good ball team. Don't want to take anything away from them. So, again, the Patriots beat the Raiders 42-0. So, until the next time we meet, saying so long for Kevin Martin, I'm Chris Hathcock. Have a good night. You've been listening to Kirk Raider Football right here on Star 92.
Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. Attorneys
I guess Greg's not going to come back to us.
That's what I was waiting for.
Hello.
prepared to fight for your rights.
Hello.
Hey, man, y'all be careful.
Oh, that's Melissa.